And when you live this way, nothing will ever disappoint you. Nothing will ever tear you down because you're not attached to anything. Today, we're going to be talking about letting things go and detaching so that you can attract your most joyous and balanced life. And I know that when people hear the word detachment, they're thinking that you're nonchalant, aloof, and that you just don't really care. But that's not what detachment or the art of non-attachment is at all. And I've actually been studying and practicing Buddhism since I was about 18 after taking a really cool philosophy course. And I mean, since starting to practice this deeply, detachment, I've been able to get over things much easier and quicker than I've ever had before. And I just want to share it with you because when you learn how to let go of things so that they don't even really impact you, you're able to process that this was supposed to happen the way it was supposed to, and that's okay. You're able to move through things so much more fluidly and appreciate life in a different way than before. This is like my second cup of coffee today. But yeah, you're really able to experience life in a much deeper way when you learn that everything doesn't have to be the way I want it to be. Like, it's okay to let go of the outcome and experience life as it comes along, day by day, breath by breath, minute by minute, whatever you want to look at it as. And in a sense, I guess I've been practicing this almost all of my life. There's something my dad used to tell me growing up, two things. One, he would say, expect the unexpected. And the second was, expect the worst, but hope for the best. And that might sound super terrible to some, but me being a very emotional person, reacting deeply to things and just not being able to block off certain things happening, I think that hearing that growing up really did help me detach from, if this doesn't happen, it's okay. And I guess I noticed it when I would be setting up plans to hang out with friends and friends would cancel. It never really bothered me. I would just find something else to do because I'm pretty much a loner at heart. And so it was never hard to figure out, okay, like now I could stay home and watch TV or play games with my siblings or whatever the case may be. There's always something else that can be done. And it's okay if things don't work out. So the same way I would do that, I've applied it to the rest of my life. And if something doesn't work out the way that I kind of wanted it to, because deep down we all want things to work out a certain way. I think you truly have to be a Buddhist monk living in the mountains of wherever in order to truly be detached from the outcome. And so, of course, like, I practice it as best as I can, and I'm sure you all do too. But at the end of the day, it's really all about realizing it's okay that what I wanted or what I thought was gonna happen didn't happen. And it's more so that, if we're being realistic, it's more so being very much okay with things not working out and realizing that there are other routes that we can take. There are other options. There are other experiences. And by living in that way, we're able to experience more joy and happiness and way less disappointment. Way less expecting. When we're expecting so much, life just isn't as enjoyable. If you're going out with your friends and you're expecting it's gonna be an amazing night, there's gonna be great music, great drinks, the whole club is gonna be a vibe, but it's like really dry and you're not enjoying yourself at all. If you went out instead and said to yourself, I'm just gonna enjoy the night as it comes, like whatever happens, I'll have a good time. If you're living in that mindset, in that energy, when you go out with your friends and it's the same scenario I just said, like a pretty boring place, you'll be excited that you even went out with your friends, and you'll be approaching life from an energy of gratitude rather than wanting and expecting and not getting anything that you want. Because when you release your grasp on the expectation, on the goal, it'll come, and it'll be even more satisfying to you than if you were wanting and hoping for it. Let's just do a small exercise together so we can really feel what we're talking about here. I want you to take your hands, put them into a really tight fist. We'll keep it here for about 10 to 15 seconds. And I'm sure by now you feel the blood rushing through your hands. You might even feel your pulse too. And it probably doesn't feel good. My nails are digging into my palms right now. And it doesn't feel good at all. We're holding on so tight. We're holding on tight to the expectations, to the outcome, to the goal. And when we release, we feel all of the blood just rushing back into our hands. And that's exactly what happens when you release your connection to the outcome. You feel the flow coming back. You feel that you're able to flow through life, move through life. And I mean, fluidity is so important for things to happen. Think of a river, the ocean, anything in life really just needs fluidity. The wind, the sun, like everything needs openings and just channels to be able to go through. When we hold on tight, there's no way that anything could flow. Everything gets stuck right there. And so the next time you want to hold on to something and you feel yourself putting in too much strength and effort to keep it there, just let go of the outcome. Let go of those feelings. It doesn't mean break up with your man. It doesn't mean leave a friendship. It doesn't mean cancel the trip. It just means release. Stop thinking about what's going to happen or what you want to happen. Release the outcome. Stop grasping on so tight and let things flow. Let it flow and see what happens. That'll make your mind, your heart, and your soul so much clearer and allow you to move through life in a way that's consistent with the fluid souls that we're meant to be. And if you found this video helpful or useful in any way, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, and actually add me on Instagram too if you want to connect there. And I'll see y'all in another video. Peace and blessings.